Breaking news in central Louisiana as the city of Pineville, Louisiana Central, and SunGas Renewables announced the introduction of a nearly $2 billion facility at the former International Paper plant. This is going to bring hundreds of job opportunities to Rapides Parish, and I had the pleasure of meeting with Mayor Rich Dupree. Rich Dupree was able to clarify and answer some of the very important questions. Here's that unedited interview. All right, so big news. SunGas Renewables is bringing nearly $2 billion facility and hundreds of jobs to Pineville. How long has this been in the works? What does it mean for Pineville?
Well, the project itself has been in development for us as a bona fide project for almost a year now, but the opportunity to bring something to the old International Paper site's 14 years in the making. When IP came into our office in 2009 and said they were shutting that plant down, we lost 250 jobs and we lost a major manufacturer that was a part of our community. So today is a great day for Pineville and all of central Louisiana because of the economic impact of a $2 billion manufacturing investment, as well as the hundreds of jobs that will follow that once the refinery is up and running.
Yeah, so what is SunGas Renewables for people that may not know?
Well, as you look at the move toward clean energy, this is going to be a great thing for us. You know, our partners from the port to the city of Alexandria to CLECO, as well as Louisiana Central, we're all working toward projects that would be green energy related products, and what this particular SunGas product is supplying jet fuel at the end of the day that will actually leave the United States and go to Europe. This is the first plant of its kind in the United States, and we're really excited about what that will mean for the economic impact, as well as the impact to what you would consider new green energy products.
So this green energy, it's clean and it's beneficial to kind of spearhead and lead the way, not only in the state of Louisiana, but also across the United States. What does that mean to central Louisiana and more specifically Pineville?
Well, any new opportunity that's going to come our way from a manufacturing standpoint, from the electrical services that are provided to any other utility that's provided, it's got to have a green component to it. Just so happens that this particular refinery, which will be a 10-story refinery, by the way, will certainly have that type of capability, that what they're producing will be friendlier for not only the folks that live around Williams Lake Road and Paper Mill Road, but all of central Louisiana. It won't be like any other manufacturer of its kind, because what it will remit into the system will be as clean as possible for a 10-story refinery.
So as this is progressing, when can people expect to see like ground broken and this refinery to be in place?
So this project began with an RFP last fall to the state. We were able to get this old IP site, commonly known as Beaver Lake development, into the mix, and then it made the final three, and then it was the lead choice for the site selector. And we began negotiating some other restrictions that were on the property by International Paper. We got those restrictions lifted right before Christmas of last year, and then they've been doing their due diligence ever since. The investors have to come over. Again, you're talking about a $2 billion with a B investment. You just don't move on that quickly. So all of that has been going through, and then working with the governor's office, working with CLECO, and finally all the boxes were checked to where it could proceed today. Construction is set to begin in early 2024 to mid 2024, and they hope to be producing jet fuel by 2027. So an ambitious timeline, but one nonetheless that has been a long time in the making.
So you've got hundreds of jobs that are going to be made available, and this is like you said, $1 billion investment. Can you talk about maybe the potential investments that will come off of the tail end of this? Are there going to be maybe attractions for more housing or things of that nature?
So we see the domino effect being multi-layered, both from the manufacturing side of it, because initially they were looking at 500 acres. Now they're buying the whole 1,400 acres that are out there. So from the industrial development side of it, we expect that part to be huge, with other suppliers coming in to take care of them. But on top of all of that, this is the kind of jobs that folks will move to Central Louisiana for. Businesses will move here to meet those needs. So we expect more rooftops. We expect more retail. We expect those type of things to enhance the city and the parish, while the manufacturing side of it will be enhanced by the developments that will follow SunGas here.
Yeah, and so you worked with Bill Cassidy, John Bell Edwards, and Julia Letlow. What did that process look like working with those members of office?
Keep in mind, I was still coming in as a new mayor when this was developing, but what was so special about it is that we were all pulling on the same end of the rope and trying to connect with friendships, connect with folks that we've befriended over the years to say, hey, can you open this door for us? Because International Paper obviously is an international company, but they were very cooperative in working with us, and so I'm just thrilled that that kind of teamwork is leading to today's announcement.
So whenever you hear something like this and you see that it is such a big investment, but it's also a plant for energy, some people may have concerns with the outputs and stuff. How would you clear somebody's mind about the potential concerns of what could come with this big of a industry?
I am not deep enough into understanding the technology to tell you what they were doing will yield zero complaints, but I do know the standards that are set today by the EPA, by DEQ, the regulations that are in place, the things that the state looked at before they even considered granting them a permit. All those boxes have been checked. This is an opportunity for us to really see what a clean energy refinery looks like, not just an industrial customer, but a refinery. And I think the results are going to be everything we had hoped for and more.
For clarification purposes, Mayor Rich Dupree cited jet fuel, but SunGas Renewables will refine, quote, marine fuel. Brandon Brown, ABC 31 News, that works for you.